Hey everybody, welcome to episode 24 of Limited MTG Mentor. It's a show where Josh, that's me, and Kai, we play some limited magic. If you want, feel free to use the chapter markers listed below in the video's description if you want to jump straight to the draft portion of the video, or the deck building section, or to any of the games. And if you didn't know by now, for a while now, Kai has been mentoring me on how to be a better limited player by teaching me better drafting strategies, deck building strategies, play strategies, and we thought, why not record these and share them, see if anyone else gets some value out of it. And we'd love to make this a regular thing, so if you like these videos, then please like and subscribe. Say hi, Kai.
Hey everyone, welcome.
So let's see what we've got in the queue today.
So,
So March of the
quick
Machine showed
draft
up.
Boombro and traditional draft or premier draft March of the Machine. Have you done March of the Machine at all?
Not, I mean, I drafted a paper a couple of times, and we did a
Man,
2HG paper.
I don't even remember the set very well though.
Uh-oh.
But
Maybe we, maybe we stick to Bloomborough then.
no, I am all Blueburrowed out. I'm not a fan of Blueburrow draft.
All right.
So
So just maybe we'll
let's
just wing it with March of the Machine then.
yeah, let's test. It'll all come back to me once we start drafting, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Well, let's jump in.
All right, let's do this. We're just gonna get a crazy bomb and March of the Machines. I'm trying to remember what bombs they have. Isn't Elish Norn in this one?
Yep.
But that's not really that crazy of a draft card. I'm trying to remember what else is. Vraska? No, that's all 1v1. March of the Machines.
I guess you're right. It's been a while. I don't remember most of the set. I should go grab my binder and start flipping through.
We'll pop off soon enough here and it'll give us. Oh, it reset you again.
Wow, just like
It's been
last
doing
time.
that a lot lately. Yeah, kicked you out of that pod into a different pod that has nobody in it.
Hmm. Well, that's why we have the chapter markers in the description, so people don't have to wait. They can just see the they can see where the chapter markers are and just skip right to the draft.
Guess while we're waiting, yeah, funny story. The sound issues that we were running into on one of our previous videos was, I believe it was our last video.
Yep, 23.
Um, my wife actually went into the car to move it for my son to play basketball and stole the audio. The audio connected to the car was playing in the car. That's just why I could not hear Josh during the draft.
So the automatic Bluetooth reconnected to your car, and then
Yep.
oh, that's why you couldn't hear me, but I was still getting your microphone. So the recording still was fine. It had me talking, it had you talking, but you couldn't hear me talking.
Correct. Yep.
Well, worked out.
All right. Let's see what this old set brings up. Oh, okay. I know what set we're talking with now. The Phyrexian set.
Yep.
All right. Graft a Butcher is a decent card. Sacrifice. So enters, all Phyrexians get +1/+1 and menace until on turn. Tap 4, sack a creature artifact, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, activate as a sorcery. It's an alright card. I remember liking Oracle Tragedy quite a bit. When it enters or dies, draw a card, discard a card. So loot when it enters or dies.
That's
And
good.
then shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your library. So anti-mill as well, which mill is a synergy in this archetype.
Ugh, I hate that.
Dina is not a good pick to start with. Scrappy Bruiser is not very good. Enduring Bond Warden is okay.
All right, I'm hovering the Oracle.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take the Oracle. I like the Oracle.
Cool.
Not a very strong pack, I don't think. All right. Change the equation is not all that good. I Herbology Instructor, I believe, was really good. Gift of Completion is also really good, I remember. So it's a 2 mana, Incubate 3. That's the black enchantment, uncommon.
Oh, here it is. Gift of Completion. Okay.
Enters, Incubate 3. So pretty much creates a 3/3 that you have to transform into a 3/3 with 2 mana. But whenever a fraction you control dies, surveil 1. So pretty good card. And then you have Herbology Instructor is also very strong. So it enters, you gain 3 life, and then when you transform it for either 6 mana and 2 life or 7 mana, target creature an opponent controls gets -0/-X, where X is its power. So semi-removal spell.
What should we take?
Regatta. The green creature is also really strong, but I like Gift of Completion. Let's take Gift of Completion.
Okay. Sorry, we were running out of time there.
Yeah, yep. It's trying to get used to all this again while playing. All right, so Cosmic Hunger is a really good green removal spell. Instant speed, one-sided punch. In green. Astral Wingspan can be pretty good, as it has Convoke and replaces itself when it comes into play. Vanquish the Weak in black. Let's go with Vanquish the Weak in black since we already have black.
Yeah, well, love removal, so.
Invasion of Zendikar. That was a fun card as well. So it comes into play, searches your library for 2 lands, puts them into play, and then if you kill it, so it goes on your opponent, has 3 counters. If you deal 3 damage to it, it turns into this 4/4 Vigilant Taste, add 1 mana of any color.
Oh my gosh, I do remember this set now.
I do like that card quite a bit. And don't see Streetwise Negotiator is also really strong for green. But let's go ahead and take this card.
Kind of stay open.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of Portent Tracker is also really good for green if we're playing the Siege deck. Or the Battle deck, sorry.
Well, we need ways to do the 3 damage to it.
Well, you just can attack it. So, all right. Ichor Drinker, I remember I like. Overgrown. So that one's just a 1/1 lifelinker for 1, but if it's in your graveyard, you can exile it to incubate 2, which makes it 2/2 pretty much. Overgrown Pest, I believe I liked quite a bit as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a land or double face card from among them. Put that card into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of any order. I like that. Let's take that. Keeps us very open to splashing more colors. Making sure we get our land. Blinded Burgeoning, another really good green card. And it seems like green is open. So this one's Enchant Land. When it comes into play, you incubate 2. So it's a 3 mana enchantment that makes you a 2/2, effectively. And then it makes the land tap for 2 mana, and one of them of any color.
Okay, we'll take it.
So fixing and works with Gift of Completion pretty well. Looks like blue. There's like no blue coming around.
Yeah, I noticed.
Another Blighted Burgeoning or a Skittering Surveyor. So they're both very, very similar. Skittering Surveyor grabs you a land of any color, puts it in your hand. So I think because we're playing green, the Blinded Burgeoning is just better. They're both very similar. What does Heliod do? Return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. Transform it for 3 and 2 life. Makes cast spells as lay flash. Spells you cast 1 less for each card in your opponents have drawn this turn. I kind of like that card. I mean, it works really well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 enchantments already. Seems like it might be an okay card. Let's take it and stay open to possibly playing white here. All right, what does Dina do again? 2-drop green black. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Sacrifice another creature, gets plus X plus O, or X is sacrifice creature's power. Interesting. I don't think we have a whole lot of ways to gain life, but I don't think we're playing anything else in this pack. So let's go ahead and take that. Probably just going to be putting it in the sideboard unless we get some synergy with it. Okay, yep, Renata table. So power is equal to devotion to green. Whenever a creature you control enters, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter. It's a good card. So is the Converter Beast, though. 4 mana, 0/1, incubate 5. Green bottom creature. 4 mana, incubates 5. But let's take this creature. I like this one.
Cool.
And it seems like we are going to be pretty heavily in green here. Let's take the Connoisseur. And it's a possible... It's +1/+0 for each. It's a 0/5 flyer, but it gets +1/+0 for each flipped creature you control. Transformed. Right now you have 2 possible transforms, so not crazy good, but Merited Avenged, possible play. Destroy creatures that was damage this turn, draw a card.
Yeah, that's good.
Just take the land. The Flywheel Racer I actually liked a lot, if I remember correctly. It animates only for 1 to a 3/2 Vigilance and then taps for mana. So I actually liked that card. Urabrask. All right, what does Urabrask do again? Oh, man. Creatures you control have haste. Creatures your opponents control enter tapped. That seems very strong. What is the Ancient Imperiosaur? Convoke, Trample, Ward 2, enters with 2. Yep, never mind. That's what we want, for sure. That's a bomb. In green.
Yeah. At least it's not a double color outside of our color.
Yep. Scorn, Blade, Berserker is a good black card we're passing here that we might want to table. But the only color we know we're playing for sure right now at this point is green, so... Which is funny, because we have a lot of fixing.
That's okay. We'll see if we find another bomb come around.
Preening Champion is one of the best commons in this set. It's the blue. Yeah, it's a 3 mana 2/2 flyer that creates a 1/1 token. Very strong card.
Better than everything else that we have here?
Good. Yeah, there's almost nothing in green and almost nothing in blue. That's kind of an unplayable card. Also not very good. The Strobe Knight is also decent, but yeah, Preening Champion is just the best card, so let's just take it.
Okay.
All right. There's a Portent Tracker here. What is the Invasion of Pyrulia? Scry 3, rule a top card of your library. If it's a land or double face card, draw a card. Seems pretty good. We playing a blue-green deck, possibly? I think I like it better than... Well, Ramping is also pretty good. No, let's take the Portent Tracker.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can go, turn 4, a 4 mana cost on turn 3, it's just really strong. Both of our 4-drops are very strong cards. Heliod, Omen Hawker. Let's see, another Pest here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else to write home about here. All right, another Renata. Well, we might end up playing mono green.
I don't have a problem with that.
We definitely need more 2-drops if that's what we're going to do, though.
Yeah, we're not even We're not totally halfway in yet, so we got time.
What does the invasion of Mog do? Enters put a plus symbols counter on each creature you control. All right, that's a possibility. That's probably the best card in the pack for us. Well, I don't see anything else worth playing here. Jury's a good card, but black-red, very far away from what we're doing. Okay, well, it looks like we're slowly rolling into white here. Invasion of Belonin I like. Just 3 mana, 2/2, but then if it flips, it's an Anthem. All your creatures get +1/+1.
Okay.
So I like that. Take the land in case we still want to play splash black. I mean,
Oh, sorry, which one?
take the land in case we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
splash black. Take, I guess, the failed conviction as a removal spell in black. It's also pretty good with Heliod because you get to bring it back. How are we on flyers? Not very good. Let's take the kite cell just in case we need to play it.
Okay.
If we're really susceptible to flyers. Yeah, let's take the invasion of Pyrula this time.
Okay.
Take the Fertilid's Favor and put it in your sideboard because I don't think you're going to play it. Tentative Skywarden might be decent for us. If it does damage, you can flip something for free. Put that in your sideboard. And sideboard. All right, another white rare. What does this do? When it enters, exile up to one other target creature or artifact you control to the battlefield and start control at the beginning of the next end step. So blink effect, artifact, or creature. It's good with Preening Champion, good with Overgrown Pest, good with Heliod. I think we just probably take the Seal of Existence because I don't think we have a whole lot of removal here. Which is like an O-ring.
Yeah.
We're really low on removal, so yeah, I think that's the right pick. Pesa Karlov, what do you do? I had all these cards I had to get remembered. A creature dying causes a trigger ability to return to trigger. Additional time. No, not for us. Let's take the 2-drop Streetwise Negotiator.
Okay.
It's effectively a 2-mana 2/2 on the attack, or 2-mana 2/2, or Hirobi's Whisper. What does this do again? Whenever this creature becomes the target of spell ability, destroy that creature. Meh. Not for us. Yargle is just a huge creature, but it's double black, so probably not for us again. Ravenous Sailback, I believe, was a decent card. Gains haste or destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, I like that. Another Invasion of Mog, another 2-drop, which we may need the 2-drop creature. Let's grab the 2-drop creature. Oh, too late. Kroxa is still in the pack. That's kind of crazy. Invasion New Capenna is a really good removal spell in black-white. Final Flourish is one of the best removal spells in the set in black. Interesting. Not much green or blue or white here. Let's take the Final Flourish.
Okay.
Another Streetwise Negotiator. I like Tangled Skyline quite a bit. So enters, you gain 5 life and incubate 5, so make a 5/5 creature that has reach. The reach part is very effective for us.
Yeah.
Luris. How many mana value 2 or lesses do we have that we could play this with?
Let's just take it anyway. See what happens.
Instead of the white 2-drop, that's better, probably better for us. The life linker. I think we should take the white 2-drop life linker.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, timer's going too fast
You're
now.
all right. Yeah, it's take a Swamp Cycler in case we play black. I'm not altogether excited about this deck, which sucks. Angelic Intervention, isn't that protection? Target creature plays Walker you control. Yeah, let's take that.
Okay.
Sun to the Gateway. The 2-drop came back around, the green 2-drop. Invasion of New Capenna. I think we're going to have to go green, black, white just because our black removal is decent. Fleetwheel Racer. Put the invasion of that in the sideboard. And sideboard. I mean, actually, that might be playable, but let's go build our decks. We got a lot of seeing what the heck we have here. This was one of the most uncohesive drafts I've done in a long time.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
All right, so I think we're cutting blue, so cut all the blue cards. What is the rule for Luris to be your companion?
Each permanent card in your starting deck has to have mana value 2 or less.
Yeah, so it's not going to happen.
No.
So take it out of the companion slot. They might stay in the deck.
Oh.
Just as a creature. Because we actually have a decent amount of 2-drops now.
That's a.
All right, so cut all the blue. Cut the red as well. There's the blue-green 3-drop, yep. All right, I think we can cut the Kite Cell for now. Don't think we need that one.
Jeez, this is one of the biggest cuts we've ever had to do.
Yeah. I don't like Dina in our deck. It's the black-green 2-drop. Interesting that they have the battles up top.
As creatures? Yeah.
Yeah. Because the other side of them are creatures. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Sorry.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, I don't think we need Sunder the Gateway. I don't think we're going to need the Fleetwheel Racers. Sunder the Gateway is the white 2-drop, yep. So the funny thing is, Gift of Completion is technically a creature. Invasion of Belonin is technically a creature. Both the Blighted Burgeonings are creatures. Cut the Fertilid Favor. How many enchantments do we have in our deck?
9.
Oh, geez, quite a bit. So Heliod is really good. All right, so we have Final Flourish, Invasion of New Capenna, Seal, Vanquish, Failed Conversion. Think we can get rid of the Mirrored Avenged.
Which one?
Mirrored and Avenged, 1-drop black removal.
Got it.
Infected Defector, 5-drop white, can be cut. Five-drop white creature.
Oh.
And the Attentive Skywarden can be cut. We're definitely running 16 lands. So we cut Swamp here. And then go down a plains and go up a forest. Because all of our fixing is in green. We got to make 2 cuts. So up top, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures. Down below, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that creates creatures. We technically have like 20 creatures.
It's pretty good. That's a
So
lot.
maybe the sailback can be cut. I'm wondering how good the Invasion of Mog is going to be. It seems like it can be really good if you have lots of creatures, but how often are we going to have lots of creatures? Obviously, if it flips too, but flipping things can be really hard sometimes. So you have to take it at face value. Comes into play, puts a counter on each creature control. Is that good enough?
I'd cut that one then.
All right, let's cut it. I think that's our deck.
All right, I'll get
Actually,
a screenshot.
decently low curve. But man, I have no idea how this deck's gonna do. I don't remember this format enough to try to make a guess on how good this deck is.
Well, I think it's my turn to go first, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah,
I'll go 3.
I'll go 4 then.
All right, let's go to round 1.
I just want to do the draft portion again.
And just redraft.
Yeah. I mean, the drafting portion is the most fun to me. I mean, I like playing it. Playing games. Don't get me wrong, but I love building new decks and synergies and stuff like that. And this one, the build on this one wasn't altogether that fun.
Got it.
We didn't see a whole lot of fun cards. We saw Urbrask in Pack 2. Would have been a little more fun to see that in Pack 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we draw a land, this hand's insanely good.
Oh, we're on the play.
Like, really good. And we're on the draw.
That's what I meant.
Very nice. All 3 colors, too. So, yeah, we have a turn 2 Portent Tracker and possibly a turn 3 Invasion of Zendikar. That ramp is nuts. Oh, they're playing aggro. All right, play Portent Tracker. He has first strike if they have another knight. Is that what it is? Their guy? Another knight enters. All right, he's just going to bounce your guy. Annoying. So I think now you just either vanquish his guy or play Overgrown Pest. Let's probably play Overgrown Pest. Make sure you get your next land drop. Grab a forest. Because next turn you got Invasion of Zendikar or double creature. Or Blighted Burgeoning into Port and Tracker. Interesting. All right, play your forest. So I'd probably play Blighted Burgeoning by tap. I would just manually tap a green, a black, and a white. Play the Blighted Burgeoning on the untapped forest. And then, do those Krakens have anything? The Krakens, are they just 1/1 tokens?
Trample.
With trample, okay. I think I like the Streetwise Negotiator here. Putting the counter on the pest. And pass the turn. Pro green, he gets to flip it this turn. Wow. Well, we're going to probably have to seal from existence that this next turn. I think. I can't remember exactly what it does. I know it gives Convoke. At least he doesn't have that for protection against removal now. At the beginning of your end step, untap up to 4 target creatures. I guess it's really not that big of a deal, is it? Just like giving the guys vigilance.
And his non-creature spells have Convoke.
Okay, so we might be able to counter something. Still think you play Invasion of Zendikar here. Grab a white and a green. A white and a green, yeah. And I think you just pass the turn. You can either Angelic Intervention or make your Incubation token into a creature. And then next turn we've got 2 removal spells. Yeah. That Convoke either way, so.
What are they going to do? Killer Overgrown Pest?
Possibly. Let's. I think you go ahead and Angelic Intervention. Give it Pro Blue. There's that Breeding Champion we've talked about. It does give his guy first strike, so I would just take it. Does the invasion has reach, right? Yeah. Does the Streetways Negotiator have trample? It does,
Nope.
but I don't think. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, all right. Well, let's attack our pest at the invasion and see what he does. Hoping he multi-blocks with. Nope, just a token. Okay. All right, let that happen. Think you vanquish the weak, the 4/2 that can get first strike.
This one?
Yeah.
Can't.
Oh, okay. Oh, because its
Power 3
power
or
is
less.
greater. All right, do the flyer. play your land. Play the Portent Tracker. And pass turn.
Do we want to transform the
Yeah,
egg?
at the end of his turn or during combat, possibly.
Okay.
We definitely need to get some sort of value here. That's what we're missing. We're running into flying back up 1. Something he's going to give his guy flying. It's really annoying. This has flying until end of turn, but you're going to take 5.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep. Transform your incubation token. Okay, that was a good draw. Use that on the 5/3. Oh, yeah. Let's keep those both on top.
That order?
Yeah. Which means I think just to be safe, just go ahead and seal the flyer. Then attack for 4 with Overrun Pest at the invasion. Very happy trade. All right. Pass turn. At the end of his turn, make sure you use that Portent Tracker to remove a counter from the invasion of Zendikar.
Okay. Or not.
All right. They're just off of that.
That's okay.
All right. Yeah, we had very good timely removal, and we didn't use it too early. We kind of used our life as a resource that game and
Waited
made
it
sure we
out.
removed the big targets. And we had a big bomb on top that they didn't even get to see, so. Round 2.
All right. Well, that deck played better than I expected. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fine deck. It's just nothing fancy. And these decks tend to do well for us, so.
The non-fancy ones, the ones we're not excited about.
Yeah, it's very slow, but I don't think you can mull it. You have Burgeoning on turn 2 into Renata on turn 3. Sorry, Burgeoning on turn 3 into Renata on turn 4, and you're on a draw. I don't think this set is relatively crazy fast. And you have a life gain land on turn 1. Hard to throw that away. Well, okay. Said it's not very fast, and I might have lied there. I'd play your white source because you're going to need double white. Pass turn. You've got plenty of land. You're not going to need to swamp cycle that. So if he has a big, crazy enough, you're wanting him to attack here and not convoke something huge into play. So that has haste. He misplayed.
Yeah, well, maybe he was just trying to back these up for something.
Maybe. All right, removal spell. So let's go ahead and Blighted Burgeoning the swamp. We are going to be playing from behind here pretty hard. I say we're not playing against super aggro decks. Next thing you know, that we're playing against an aggro deck on the draw.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that was a good draw. All right, play a land. I think you tap the land that taps for 2, and add a green. Tap a swamp. Play the Blighted Burgeoning on the plains. And I think you just maybe you seal the 2/3. Show from existence a 2/3, and then next turn you'll be cracking all your or making all your tokens into guys. Because now next turn you can make a 2/2, a 2/2, or sorry, 3/3 and a 2/2.
So they don't have any more creatures to play. That's good.
Yep, play your beetle that you just drew and pass the turn. Actually, crap. You don't want to do that because you have Renata in hand. All right, play the Gift of Completion and pass the turn. And then when they attack, you can make two of those. You can make the 3/3 into a token. All right, pass turn. And you can make a 2/2 into a token. So you have blockers now, and if they die, yep. So make the 3/3.
They definitely have burn spells and tricks.
Yeah, they do. Cast Final Flourish, sacrificing it and killing his 2/2. That way he doesn't get a draw discard. So kicker. Target his 2/2. Target his 2/2. Stack your creature he's targeting. Now you get a Surveil 1. Kind of want to land. Keep it. He doesn't get a draw off that. Play your land. Play Renata. And then play the beetle.
The Blade Master?
Blade Master, yeah.
Okay.
Question is, how much burn does he actually have? That's a good start for him. Put the 5/3 on the 3/3 and a 3/3 on the 1/1. Is there a first strike mechanic in this one? No, he's just going to kill it. He could have done that either way. Trap up through before. I just don't know if there's a way to not die here. He's seeming to have all the removal he needs. So you can play a big creature, but you can only block 2, so you're taking 2. Or you can pass and make 2 tokens and block 3, which is probably the play. So just pass the turn, I guess. He's had a really good hand. Low creatures and lots of little cheap removal.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, okay. He just had burn for the face. I mean, you weren't going to beat that almost no matter what. He had a nutty mono red deck there. And he only drew 4 lands the entire game. Like, he drew perfect. No flood, enough land. And because he doesn't draw more lands, he has tons of spells to cast the entire game. Pretty good.
That's how it goes.
That's the mono. That's mono red's dream right there. When I play mono red, I always flood out. I always get too much land and not enough stuff to do.
How come we never draft mono red? That sounds fun.
I mean, first of all, we barely saw any red during the draft. You can only draft what's given to you. All those cards he saw, we didn't see any of those. It's another fine hand. It's slow, but I don't think our deck's altogether that fast, so.
All right.
And of course, it's red again.
Yeah, how come we're not seeing the mirror matches right now?
I don't know. We're seeing our worst matchups. Land pass. You're doing nothing till turn 4 yet again. Land by the burgeoning on the forest. I think you just have to play your land and failed conversion to 3/4 first striker. Oh, that gets back failed conversion, so that's good. Yeah, you can toss the land. If he could just keep the pressure up because he's on the play. This is one of those games again where if he was on the draw, this wouldn't be looking quite as bad.
Yep.
Play your land, play Heliod. Back fail conversion. Pass turn.
Hope they don't have removal.
Well, you have a way to protect in your hand. Okay. Gonna get a first strike. Does it have a trample? I don't think so, right?
No, just ward 2.
What does that one do? When he attacks a battle, it doubles its power. Okay. Yep, pass. Oh, sad. Transform your token. Definitely wish he would have attacked there. Funnily enough, we actually need the land there now because to be able to failed conversion and angelic. Yeah, play the overgrown pest. Go get a land. All right, what's the backside of Heliod do again?
When you cast spells as though they had flash, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card in your opponents have drawn this turn.
Okay, well, let's just pass the turn. You got to hold up the angelic intervention, I think.
Yeah. So he really doesn't do anything but become a 4/6. And everything becomes
For
flash.
us, yeah. Enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Okay, that's fine. It kills his own guy, so you're fine with this. Resolve. Yep. Your turn. Definitely want to start getting creatures out there, so I guess play Renata. Pass turn. Want to hold up your angelic intervention still.
Yeah.
Yep. That will be failed conversion for sure. Your turn. Go ahead and failed conversion to 5/4. Put the seal on top. That will answer that guy and possibly end the game. Yeah. Pass turn. Trample hexproof 8/8. Okay. That's a big boy. Pass. Your turn. All right, go ahead and seal the 6/5. Yes. Submit 1. Resolve. See what the auto pay is showing you to tap. Yep, good to go. Pass the turn.
How do we block the trample?
You double block it and give your 4/4 protection from green and trade. Trade your 3/3 for, because it puts a counter on your guy. You have that protection from green, which means you won't attack this turn now, which is fine. All right, play your land. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. All right, play your Portent Tracker. And then play Ancient Imperiosaur, tapping your Renata. So go to cast it. Tap, click on your Portent Tracker, and Renata. And then autopay. That's how. No attacks. All right, go ahead and attack for 11. Play the Gift of Completion. And pass turn. Add a counter to his battle. Oh, block. Actually, you don't even. What is the flip side of that? Go look at the flip side of that. Whenever you cast a spell, yeah, you don't care. Just let it die. All blocks. Resolve. Transform your token. Your turn. Play. Oh, never mind. He's done finally. Nice job. Again, we're fighting from behind every game because everyone's having. Well, we're on the draw too every game. It seems like again. We haven't seen any of our 2-drops in any of our games though. Early, we've been starting our games on turn 3. We saw Portent Tracker game 1, but he bounced it because we were on the draw that game as well. We've been on the draw all 3 games.
Yeah. That seems like how our games go.
Yeah, so we're playing from behind, but our deck has a lot of strong cards, so it can definitely stabilize if they can't keep up the pressure, and that
Yeah,
game he was just not able to.
and that's just kind of what we hope for. They can't stabilize before we can get big stuff out.
Hey, that's a keeper. I like it. Important tracker into overgrown pest to get your black land. I like it. But we're on the draw again, notably. Oh, you just drew your black. That works too. Discard a forest. Play a plains, an important tracker, or a swamp, an important tracker. Yeah. Hopefully you top deck like invasion or Renata, I mean, not regatta. No blocks. Skittering Surveyor to go get himself a land.
Let's see what his other
So you want
color
to draw
is.
you want to draw a 2-drop? Well, that wasn't the 2-drop you wanted to draw. So yeah, just play Overgrown Pest.
Forest.
I would grab the tap land. The Jungle Hollow. And pass turn. What's the flip side of Invasion of New Capenna again?
Whenever
Equipment.
yeah, put a +1/+1 counter on that
Okay.
creature, and each creature you control, it shares a creature type with it.
Okay, which is good for Phyrexian. Right now we don't have anything that shares the type, but we have a lot of guys that create Phyrexian tokens, so I would definitely block the Skittering Surveyor with the Overgrown Pest and just take one from the Informant. He probably has the thing that brings this guy back to life. No, not what I thought. Gives it indestructible, kills your guy. You're not worried about that. It's only indestructible the turn it comes out. Other than that, it gives it +1/+0, I think.
Yep.
So not a big deal. Yep. This guy's like playing all 1-drops and 2-drops, which is kind of crazy. Your turn. All right, play the tap land. Play Gift of Completion. And pass turn. Yep. Playing the typical go wide. All right, yeah. Untap your dual land. Turn your token into a 3/3.
La da 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 da.
Block the 2/2. Oh, he's got a 1-mana removal spell. Okay. Well, his start is good. I mean, it's a 2/2 creature. We need creatures right now, so I guess I keep it. So play your plains. Play the burgeoning on a plains. So now you have a combo with that land taps for 2, and you can untap it, which is also 2 more. So 2, 4, 5. You have 5 mana right now, technically. I would go ahead and vanquish the weak, the flyer. Then pass the turn.
Man, I hate how we always have to come from like way behind.
Yeah, they have lots of 1-drop and 2-drops, but they seem to not be running out of spells, which we are. We have no value here. We need to find some sort of value. Pass. All right, untap your land the task for 2. Make your 2/2 a creature. Block the informant, the 1/1, or the token, maybe? Probably token. If he's just trying to push through damage at this point, looks like it. All right, can I read Invasion and Nuke Panda for me?
Whenever equipped creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on that
No,
creature. And
the other side. Whenever it
invasion,
enters,
you may sacrifice an artifact or creature. When you do, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls.
all right, so I think you're gonna have to sack your Portent Tracker here to exile that token because his 4/4 token. So tap the dual land. Hold on. For a white and a black, so click black. All right, and then untap it with the Portent Tracker. All right, play New Invasion. Sack the Portent Tracker. Target the 4/4 token. That's not a creature yet.
That one?
Yep. And pass the turn. You need to draw a non-land spell here. As long as he draws anything to flip, he's going to run away with the game. I think you block and give your guy pro colorless. Yep. Now draw some action. All right, that's action. Play that. Pass turn. So if Acre Drinker dies, he gets a 2/2 and also gets to draw a card. So, but we have to start trying to put pressure on that invasion. But him drawing cards just like ends the game. It's so hard. He's gonna eventually draw a card from it though, right? No matter what we do. So I guess attack both at invasion. Hopefully he double blocks the Renata. That way we can play our other Renata. That's what we want. Yep. Play your other Renata. Pass turn.
But now he's up 3 cards. 2 cards.
Now he'll have 3 again now when he flips that. When he turns it into a token, he gets to draw a card. That's what I meant by not wanting to give him the draw, but eventually he was going to get it one way or the other, so. Well, and he can kill both your creatures now. But I don't know if he will. Oh, okay, Final Flourish, the Death Toucher, the agent. Just normal. I'm going to attack at the invasion with both. He should block Renata. He might not, I guess, trying to put pressure on you. All right. Click on it to cast it. Go ahead and equip it. Pass the turn. You definitely want to draw anything that creates a Phyrexian token now.
What are the odds?
I mean, you have a lot. 2 more Blighted Burgeonings, Tangle Skyline. That wins games. You're just dead if you don't draw a removal spell for that, which I don't know what removal spell we have. It's just game over. It's a busted card. So he gets to incubate 2 twice every turn, and every single time he turns a incubation token up, he gets to draw a card. So he's drawing a card on his turn, on our turn, and making 2/2/2s every turn. I think that is game. Yeah, just play that. Pass turn. Oh, he's got busted cards. Oh, it gets us so fun. It's like I've seen these cards, and it's been so long since I've seen them. That's gonna make it a token, draws the card. That's my favorite blue card in the format.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Get to draw another card.
Yeah. I don't know that we can come back from this one now.
No, we can't. There's nothing in our deck that can do anything against what's going on now. We were starting to stabilize until he threw a third color in there and played the Gissa. It was just all over from there. It's a one-man army.
Maybe they're going to time out.
If no, they get incubate twice again. They attack, you block with your 2/2. Plays another Premium Champion. Yeah, his deck is really good. Draw a card and most likely concede. Play that. See what you can dig. I don't know what you could actually dig for here. All right. Yep. All right. Go ahead and concede. Grab a land and concede. Woo. He had a good deck. Can't take anything away from his deck.
Almost got there.
We definitely don't have any bombs like he does, so. We have the green, the big green guy would have been really good, but even that can't compete with what he was doing, so. All right, round 5. Let's make sure we get at least our 3 wins. Let's be on the play for once, then have a decent hand. All right, we are on the play, but still nothing until turn 3. But at least we're on the play this time. That is 1 turn sooner than we have been playing, so.
Yeah, but I wish we had a turn 2.
Yeah, me too. We have them in our deck. We just haven't seen them. Brawl. Oh, play the pass. Find a swamp, hopefully. Yep.
And then we play Renata? Or do we need to kill Baral?
It depends on what he's holding up. If he's holding up counter magic. Yeah. I think we want to just kill Baral here. Yeah, I'd vanquish Baral. Yeah. She has a counter spell for 1 mana. Yeah, wow.
Oh, was it negate?
Yeah, yep. Which is not typically a very good card for limited, but what are you gonna do? When they have it, they have it.
We'll hit it on the next turn after we play Luris.
No, Luris doesn't get that back.
Permanent spell with mana value 2 or less? Oh. Well, no. 3.
It's not a permanent either. No attacks.
Alright, well. I just want to play the Luris. It sounds fun.
play your land. Then you play Renata. See if he has yet another counter spell.
If not, we'll play another one. Next turn. And he probably does.
Yeah, counter spell, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. It's for 5 mana.
Oh, he had to convoke it.
Because it has, and it costs 1 less. It typically costs 6. Instead, he played it on turn 4. It's nuts. Yeah, we're getting destroyed by Baral here. Go ahead and attack. He's living the dream with his deck over there for sure. Turn 2 Brawl and everything he wants. All right, play Seal from Existence first.
How many more counter spells does he have?
Another Artistic Refusal. Oh my gosh. Draw 2, discard 1. He's just getting pure value. He's drawing so many cards. Play your Overgrown Pest. Let's grab the White Invasion, I think. And try to put pressure on him. Attack for 2. You don't care about that card all that much. All right, so play your land, play Renata first.
Is that a common?
Yeah. And play the Invasion. Remember, keep in mind, Luris does nothing. We can't cast a single card in our graveyard. Pass turn.
Jeez. Well, hopefully he's not getting any good, like, actual threats.
I mean, he's digging through his entire deck. He's going to find his threats. And we're, like, out of threats. That's the big problem, is we're out of threats.
We have a 3/2 with lifelink.
Yeah, that just dies to his 3/3 token. We need to draw our big dino. Yeah. And he gets to go tutor for any card in his deck now. His deck played absolutely perfect. He lived the dream. No attacks. You're just going to die to a 7/6 flyer and whatever else he got.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a short day, I think.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do when they live the dream? And we were on the draw. Oh no, we were on the play this game, but they play Brawl turn 2, followed by Counterspell, 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 4 turns in a row into Hoarding Broodlord. None of that would be possible without their 2-drop Brawl, which there's probably one of in the entire deck. We have 4 2-drops in our deck and haven't seen a single one in almost all of our games. I feel like it's a little unlucky, but it is what it is. We've seen 8 lands. We've seen a lot of land. I don't think we even have any removal for the 7/6 in our deck. Actually, that's not true. Final Flourish can kill it. But another land, and that about sums up the deck. That's, yeah.
Yep.
Deck wasn't
And
too bad, but our opponents just went hot. They ran super hot. And sometimes that happens.
yep, sometimes that happens. So we had 2 wins.
Yeah, that's going to hurt our win percentage.
Definitely hurts our win percentage. Maybe it'll make up for it in the packs.
I mean,
Not that there's anything we'll do with the packs.
I know it's all virtual. The only thing that's good about packs is when you collect the whole set, which we're not playing any of these sets enough to collect the whole set. So with the next standard set, you will. We'll draft it enough to hopefully collect the whole set. That way you can get gems from drafting extras.
All right, so we do our update our win loss.
Yeah.
21, 13. We went to 62%. And I was only off by 1, so I go to -8. You were off by 3?
2.
2?
I guess
Okay.
4. Yeah.
All right. Guess that's going to be it for today.
All right, guys, give us a like and subscribe. Leave us some feedback in our comment section. And as always, don't forget to correct that Evolving Wilds.
Yep. See you next time.